Okay, welcome back, guys. How we doing today? Where's the switch? Okay. Okay, continuing with our theme of organic and electronic mixing. We're gonna make some pedestals for our goddess bodies and finish off earlier projects, or at least take the next steps, and see where it takes us from there. I've just got clear and some sinker white. I'm going to do some color blooms on these, so because it's been a while since I made a color bloom. Okay, so I've got my little border laid out in the geode coasters, and then I've got some orbs with some flowers down in them that will end up in the pressure pot, and let's get started. So there's a lot of bubbles. All right, what happens with flowers? They float. So do these up about halfway. Blib, blib, blib. Look at all those air bubbles. Hoping this camera angle will better capture the work that I'm doing, because I know I shit. And speaking of camera angles, there goes this one. Anyway. Alright, so hoping this is a better camera angle, because I know I tend to work closer to my body, and that means you guys can't always see what I'm doing, so... Alright, we're gonna try it. Okay, so very thin capping layer, final capping layer on the two goddess bodies. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. Just a little over full. Need a bit more flat. There we go. This one should be easier, a little more of a lip to work with here. There you are. Exactly what I needed. All right, so we got a little bubble right there, so just there we go. Nice. That bubble is subsurface. Okay. Capped. All right, now we have our skull from yesterday with the electronics. Put in some lovely flowers. forget-me-not. A little wispy bloom. And our secret ingredient. There's a fly buzzing around my head, and I am not a fan. Sorry, Jeff Goldblum. Seriously, dog. Okay. I think that will also go in the pressure pot. Hoping I'm going to have room for everything. Okay, let's take some of the weight off of this one. All right. So these need to be just partially filled so that I can add a capping layer. Once I attach the goddess bodies and the little orbs, the little flower orbs. Go on. Move these around a little bit so that resin gets all around them. Release those air pockets. Okay. Oh, there's my other tweezers. All right, let's do some color work. So here we have the sinker white to give us a nice bloom effect. And then take a dipstick and swirl. All right, so then Goddess will go in the center and the orbs will go on the orange on the next layer. It would be the height of irony if that little fly that's buzzing around ended up landing in one of these technology meets organic pieces. And became a permanent part of the art fixture. Alright. For easy transference and a lack of spillage. I could watch alcohol ink interact with resin all day long. Now that's some ASMR. Okay, now for our main event, let's do some work on our grasshopper buddy. Hope you guys can see down in there. All right, so let's get this one all the way mixed, or emptied rather. Okay, now let's start adding some flowers. those down in there. Bring it up a little bit. We have some real flowers and we have some fake flowers. That should hold everything down quite nicely. Okay, so let's hide a little board in there somewhere. I think that should work. I swear I had a tub of moss around here somewhere. Whatever. this, of course, is going to need a capping layer. So that is as far as it's going to be filled today. I'll finish it off on my next pour, hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Into the pressure pot. And everything fits. All right. Winning. So I just need somewhere to put the rest of this. So let's make a duck. And then we just use our sinker for the rest. Okay, that's it. Onto the heat. And I will let you guys go while I clean up and turn on the pressure pot. So thanks for joining me. I will see you later.